without disturbing any of the objects underneath it.
Today, for our demonstration, we're going to show you how all of that will work.
Today, Daniel will be pulling the tablecloth off underneath some silverware and other objects. However, before we proceed with that, I want to ask you, what do you think will happen when the tablecloth is pulled from underneath them? Do you think that the objects will fall, wobble, any of the sort? Yes?
Anything else?
Good. Anyone else?
I'm really worried about that wine bottle.
Things in mind?
Yep. Alright, anyone else before we do our demonstration? Yes.
If you pull it fast enough, everything will stay in the same place.
Good guess, good guess. Okay, ready? Demo time. 3, 2, 1. So why do you think that happened? Why do you think everything stayed on the table? Anyone? Fox, yes?
Because Jani's a magician.
Yes? Anyone else? Any thoughts?
Inertia.
Inertia? Okay.
Alright, so this did happen because of friction. So friction is the force that moves, force between two objects that acts against motion. So in the case of this tablecloth demonstration, the tablecloth is very smooth, so there's not a lot of friction between it and the objects on it. It's also moving very fast, so there isn't really enough time for the tablecloth to cause enough friction to pull the objects along with it.
Because of the lack of friction, the tablecloth was able to slide smoothly from under the dishes. You can see that we have our tablecloth, and our dishes. If you pull the tablecloth slowly, you can see that the dishes will eventually fall off and go with the tablecloth. But we have our setup, and if you pull the tablecloth fast, it will maybe wobble, but it will eventually just stay on the table.
The reason why it wobbles is because there's little folds and little wrinkles in the tablecloth. The tablecloth is not iron, and therefore it will cause the plates and the other objects to catch onto the cloth and just wobble. Can you think of any things in your life that happen because of friction or friction like this? Yes.
Being able to walk.
Yes, being able to walk, that's because of friction. Yes.
Being able to drive.
Yes. Friction. The car moves because of friction. Yes.
That happens because of friction too.
So one application of this that's very similar to this is a moving walkway at an airport, because the moving walkway is like a rough surface, a bunch of friction. It's moving pretty slowly. So when you step on it, you're pulled along with it, like in the example of the tablecloth moving slowly. However, if you imagine if your moving walkway was made out of ice or something else like really smooth and moving a lot faster, you would just step on like instantly fall off.
And of course, you see magicians do this trick sometimes. So next time you see something like this, you know it's actually because of science.